Welcome back MK Car Reviews. Today we're diving deep into one of the most iconic rally-inspired cars you can think of, the Subaru WRX STI, and how its spirit lives on in the current Subaru WRX lineup here in the USA. If you're into turbo power, all-wheel drive thrills, and fun every time you turn the key, stick around because this is going to be a very detailed breakdown of performance, features, and what it actually costs you to own something in this legendary family of cars. Let's start with the modern situation. If you've been watching the automotive world over the last few years, you know that Subaru hasn't brought an all-new WRX STI to the US as a brand new 2025 model with the classic 310-plus horsepower package that we once knew. Instead, Subaru shifted focus back to the standard WRX lineup for 2025. The current 2025 Subaru WRX lineup you can buy new today in the US is definitely influenced by the STI legacy, but it's not exactly the STI we grew up cheering for. The WRX of today still carries a turbocharged boxer engine and symmetrical all-wheel drive, but with power levels that are a bit more balanced for everyday driving. Under the hood, the 2025 Subaru WRX is powered by a 2.4-liter turbocharged flat-4 engine that produces around 271 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. That's a very respectable figure for a sporty compact sedan, and it's the same engine across the WRX lineup unless you start looking at future special editions. This engine delivers a strong mid-range punch and very usable power whether you're in town, on the highway, or pushing through twisties. From a performance perspective, the WRX continues Subaru's tradition of all-wheel drive traction, which is standard on every model. That's part of what made the STI famous in the first place: instant grip and confidence coming out of corners. Acceleration figures are competitive too, with 0 to 60 times generally in the 5.4–5.8 second range depending on trim and how you spec your car. Handling is another strong suit, and here's where the WRX still feels like it's got rally heritage built into its DNA. Subaru tunes the suspension and steering to give you confidence and a connected feel. It's firm and sporty enough that you'll smile on a canyon road, yet it's not so harsh that it's unbearable on rougher city streets. Brake feel is strong, and you notice the car's composure improving as speeds get higher, exactly what fans have always loved about the STI's chassis. Of course, enthusiasts still wish for a true STI variant with more horsepower and stiffer damping, but for now this is the closest you can get new off the lot. Now let's talk about pricing because this is where things get real for most viewers. The 2025 WRX has a starting price around $38,900 for the base premium trim and can climb up toward $47,700 or more if you go for a higher trim like the GT or the performance-oriented TS. These prices are MSRP, not the inflated dealer prices you often see in practice, so always keep that in mind when negotiating or shopping around. You might be wondering, but what about the STI itself? Isn't that supposed to be the ultimate? Great question, and here's the current reality. Subaru hasn't offered a brand new WRX STI in the US for the 2025 model year, at least not as a production car with over 300 horsepower and the full performance package. Instead, what enthusiasts are seeing are used STI models from prior years, and those prices vary widely in the market. On the used market in the US, average prices for WRX STI examples hover around $25,000 on average.